If you have been searching for quality AWS training for free, if you have been searching long and hard for free AWS hands-on labs that allow you to get access to an AWS Management Console real-life environment for free, if you've been looking for a way to demonstrate your knowledge to your network as well as potential employers by way of a digital badge for free, then I'm here to let you know your search for all three of those is over right now. Because in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, exactly where you need to go, and just what you need to do to get started. Now, if you're new here, I'm Greg, creator of Thoughtful Techie Cloud, and every week I'm creating a new video to help you navigate your AWS cloud and tech journey. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss out on anything. The learning platform is called AWS Educate. Now, this is going to allow you to build your cloud skills at your own pace, on your own time, and best of all, completely for free. What's great about AWS Educate is that no matter where you are in your cloud journey, AWS Educate can help you out, especially if you're new to cloud. I've spent a lot of time training myself, and I've made a lot of video content helping others to figure out how they can accomplish their training. And if you don't know where to look, it can be overwhelming. But with AWS Educate's special focus for cloud beginners, it makes it very easy for you to get started. AWS Educate has hundreds of hours of self-paced training. Now, there's going to be theory up there, but it's not just theory. You're actually also going to have access to hands-on labs. I don't know of too many places you can go to get access to free, keyword free, hands-on labs in the AWS Management Console by way of this platform. AWS Educate really removes the barrier for you to learn cloud. It's literally free, and all you need is an email address to sign up. All you need to do is click on Register Now. A very simple form for you to fill out, just your name, your email. Fill out this quick little form here, then click Create Account. Then you'll wait a couple of minutes. You'll get a verification email. Click on that verification email, then create your password for your account, and then boom, you've gained access to the Learner Dashboard. Now, one of the many things that excites me about AWS Educate is that it aligns to three things that are going to help you out big time. The first is you're going to learn cloud theory. So it's going to have self-paced on-demand training on a variety of different topics. I'll dig into those a little bit in a minute, kind of give you a quick demo of the platform, okay? So you get that theory, right? Now, the second thing that you're going to get is you're going to get to build hands-on skills. There are actually labs that are within these courses, and I'll show you how to navigate and get to those. And then third, there's something called digital badges. I'll show you a little bit more in detail what those are later. But a digital badge is a way for you to demonstrate certain knowledge in a specific area. These digital badges are distributed by Credly, and you can share these on platforms like LinkedIn. So your network can see these, and prospective employers can check out these digital badges as well. So we have theory, hands-on skills, and demonstrating your knowledge to your network all in one platform. So the interface is very simple to navigate. I'll draw your attention here to the left-hand side. We have course features here under filters, both badge and lab. So if we click on badge, as I was mentioning earlier, any training that links to your ability to get an AWS Educate badge would be filtered here. I'll uncheck this. Now for the hands-on labs, you would click on lab here, and then any of the courses that pop up here would have labs associated with them. So as you see here, there's one on storage, there's one on compute, there's one on networking, database, and there's a few others here. This is definitely a gracious amount of hands-on labs for free, in my humble opinion. Now let's scroll back up here a little bit and uncheck lab. Now for skills, you can break this down in analytics, cloud computing, development, machine learning and AI, network and infrastructure, professional skills, and security. So let's say you wanted to focus on security. you could click on this checkbox here and then filter on the items that are security related. Let's say you want to get a little bit more familiar with networking and infrastructure. I'll click on network and infrastructure. Now this gives me a filtered list of the courses that align with network and infrastructure. This helps you to easily be able to navigate the things you want to learn. And if you're completely new, why don't you just go from 0 to 100 and do them all at your own pace? If you want to filter on level, let's take a look at the foundational stuff. Foundational stuff would be things you'd want to start with first if you're just beginning, or let's say you're a little bit intermediate, you could click on intermediate here, and let's say you want the introduction to generative artificial intelligence. Very popular topic, by the way. You could start directly at the intermediate section. Or perhaps you're pressed for time. We can uncheck the intermediate, and now let's filter on duration. So let's say you want to do some training, you don't have a lot of time today, and you want to click on training that's less than an hour. So I can click on less than 1 hour, and then I can look at several courses here that are under the 1 hour mark in terms of how long it should take you to complete. Okay, so I'm going to clear the filters, and I'm going to go up to skills, and I'm going to say I want to learn more about cloud computing. And then I like this class here that says Introduction to Cloud One-on-One. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to confirm my language is English and then hit confirm. Once you've selected the course you want to take, then you're going to get a course outline to figure out what it is you're going to learn here. Now, I'm not going to read all the bullet points, but I'll just give you a quick idea. This is very rich information, and not to forget, it's free. So this course is going to teach you how to define cloud computing and describe its benefits. You're going to learn more about the AWS global infrastructure, the shared responsibility model, learn about the well-architected framework, just to name a few. And as an AWS solutions architect working with AWS on a daily basis, this stuff they're teaching you here is stuff that I'm referencing on a regular basis on the job. So this is some high quality training. Now, earlier you heard me talking about these things called digital badges. These are going to be specifically AWS Educate digital badges. Now, you'll remember earlier when I told you could filter on training that had a badge. You just saw me select the Introduction to Cloud One-on-One. That training is aligned to your ability to get a digital badge. So I'll click on the AWS Educate Introduction to Cloud One-on-One badge here. And once I click on that, you see it says here, earners of this badge have completed the Cloud Computing One-on-One training and achieved the required scores of the post-course assessment. They have demonstrated the ability to create simple cloud applications in a virtual lab environment. There it points to the fact that you have those hands-on labs. And they have shown a fundamental understanding of AWS Cloud Core Services and understand the technical roles required for the cloud success. This is amazing because once you've completed that Introduction to Cloud One-on-One, did the assessment, and you've earned this digital badge, now you can go on social media platforms like LinkedIn and share this so your network knows. And the Introduction to Cloud One-on-One, that is literally just one of several digital badges that you can earn and collect and share with your network on LinkedIn. If you enjoyed this video, before you go, make sure you watch this video as well, and I'll see you in the next video.